Greetings, this is N8QE and my name is Bob. Welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service PCARS Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club call K8BF Kilo 8 Big Fun for the net. The repeater system accepts inputs from EchoLink, so I'll also be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. The repeater receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls using a PL tone of 118.8, plus EchoLink through the K8BF-L EchoLink node. I'll be your net control operator this evening. As always, if any emergency or priority traffic, you can break into the net at any time. This is a directed net, and all calls will go through net control. You don't have to be a member of PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. The monthly meeting is held at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road. We look forward to seeing you there. Also, a Zoom link is also made available for those who can't attend in person. PCARS also has a website, www.portcars.org. You can find more information on the website about PCARS there. We also have special interest groups that meet every Tuesday at the club site. Check in on the latest award-winning newsletter on the club website for all information on these and other PCARS activities. During this net, I'll take pauses when asking for EchoLink check-in since they have a slight delay in audio. When you check in, please call your sign, name, and location. I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware that the system has a 4-minute timeout. All right, I'm going to start with EchoLink check-ins, and I do have EchoLink up on my computer, so let's go to Karen, WD8BIW. How are you tonight, Karen?
WD8BIW. I'm doing really good. I want to say hi to Johnny and hi to everyone that's listening here. I've been spending the last week watching the Olympics, actually. It's been exciting, lots of ups and downs on it. But I really enjoy watching. I like to see all the different facets of it. I like the figure skating and curling and just a lot of different activities there. And it's been really nice to see that and see the country. It's a beautiful area. And I enjoyed the weather today, and I wish it was staying for a while, but I guess it's not. We're going to be back in the snow, so everybody take care. And pretty soon, hopefully, we'll be back to the warm weather again. And that's about all I have. And everyone have a good evening. K8BF.
All right, Karen. Very good. And yeah, the Olympics can be exciting, and they are. All right, next on the list, I've got Gary, WB2RPW. Gary, go ahead.
K8BF in the group, WB2RPW. Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Very good evening to everybody on the net. Hello, Bob, and hello to Jenny before I forget. And it's about 37 degrees here, and it was pouring rain earlier. And I think we're supposed to get some more rain over the weekend, so that'll get rid of the snow. And then other than that, getting the Flex rewired so we can get back on the air. That came back to the Elmer's house today, and probably wire that up over the weekend so we can get back on the air. So that's what's going on radio-wise. And health-wise, got the cataracts taken care of. So that's good. We're in good shape. K8BF in the group, WB2RPW, back to net.
Hi, Gary. Very good. Thanks for your comments tonight. And yeah, hopefully you can get back on the air here shortly. All right, next on the list, I've got Bob, WB8OVQ. Go ahead, Bob, with your comments.
Not a whole lot. I'm really glad the weather has warmed up. And I think I have resurrected my second Yaesu FT101. Trying to find tubes nowadays are getting kind of hard for those things. And what else? That's about all I got. And you all have a good weekend. And hi, Jenny.
All right, thanks, Bob, for checking in. Next on the list, I've got Tom, WB8LCD. Go ahead, Tom.
K8BF in the net. This is WB8LCD. Well, I was going to check in on RF, and it works better for me here anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Thank you for running the net here tonight, Bob, and glad to see a whole bunch of people out there on EchoLink. Well, I'm kind of prepping myself for a little procedure I have to do tomorrow, so I'm having one of those nights. It's just going to be interesting, but hopefully we get through that tomorrow. Everything should be fine, and then back to normal. See everybody out at Freeze Your Acorns Off on Saturday, and next week will be net night at the club site. So I hope that if you're able to in the area, that you will come out and visit us at the club site. And that's about all I got for tonight. So I'll say 73 to everybody. And yes, I am enjoying the weather, and I could take this till May and then have it get nice, but I know that's not going to happen. 7-3, WB8LCD, back to net.
All right, Tom, thanks for checking in. Hope to see you there at Freeze Your Acorns Off on Saturday. All right, next on the list, I've got Tim, W8HFZ. Go ahead, Tim.
K8BF in the net from W8HFZ. Good evening to everybody on the net. This is Tim, located in Uniontown, and enjoyed the nice weather today. and we have been enjoying the Olympics, watching some things that I hadn't seen before. I had my daughter in Kentucky calling me, explaining curling to me, so I think I have that down now. And other than that, not much else is going on here. Just anticipating the change in the weather for the weekend. So I'll say 73, and everybody have a great weekend, and hello to Jenny. K8BF from W8HF is at 73.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for checking in tonight. All right, next on the list, I've got Ray, AK6NS. Go ahead, Ray.
Good evening to Bob and Nanette. So I'm tickled to death that you guys are getting all the good weather. We had a very rare occurrence here today. We actually had snow here. If we're lucky, we get snow here in my house maybe once a year, and today was the day. So we had about an inch of snow in the morning, and by lunchtime it all went away. And next week we're going to be back up to 65 degrees, so I guess we're just flipping it around. You're going to get some more of the cool, and I'm going to get some more of the warm. I know you'll feel really bad for me out here in California. So with that, this will be Ray, AK6NS, back to the net.
All right, Ray, thanks for checking in, and again, I appreciate your help there as I was troubleshooting my AC hum problem with this other radio I've got. Okay, that takes all the EchoLink away, so next on the list is anyone with RF announcements for the net. Anyone from club officers or anyone that has announcements for the net, please call K8BF now. For anyone with announcements from club officers or anyone else, please call K8BF now. Not hearing any. I'm going to move on to the third one, which is local RF check-ins, and I do take those one at a time, and I will come back to the one person and so forth. So be patient there. So who's out there on RF that would like to check in tonight? Please call K8BF.
TOA Mobile.
KA8 TOA Greg, Mr. President. Go ahead with your comments.
Okay, thank you, Bob. Thanks for running the net. Appreciate that. I am mobile. Just got out here in the car, heading home. Enjoying the weather like everybody else. Hope to see some of the people out there at the Freeze Your Acorns Off. I don't really have anything else for announcements right now, but just thought I'd check in and say hi, and thanks again for running the net.
All right, thanks for checking in, Greg, and drive safe out there. All right, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF now.
AD8, WCK, Rick in Shalersville.
88 WCK. Go ahead, Rick, with your comments.
ABF on the net. Thanks for running the net tonight, Bob. Sounding great, like you always do. I got a new radio. I bought an inexpensive tri-bander. It's got 220 on it. So I've been looking for 220 repeaters, and by golly, I cannot hit one of them from my house. I know there are not as many up and running as there used to be, but I know there's one in Norton that's a good repeater. I used to get it from my, when I was mobile, and I used to get it from my other home in Kent, but I'm on the wrong side of a hill at this point, I guess. So I had some fun playing with that for a few hours. Checked out 77 frequency pairs and hit nothing. A friend of mine out of state is looking for a Cushcraft MA5B. Yagi, or multi-band antenna. And he knows that he's out of state, but he asked me to pass the word. He's really got his heart set on this particular antenna. So if you or anyone knows of one being available, let me know, and I'll pass the word on to him. And thanks for the net. Have a great evening. This is K8WCK.
Okay, Rick, thanks for checking in. I have no idea where you're going to get one of those antennas, and with MFJ having shut down, you can't buy them new, that's for sure. All right, looking for another RF check-in. Please call K8BF.
89 ZDY, this is Steve in Kent.
89 ZDY, Steve there in Kent. Go ahead with your comments.
Hey everybody, it's nice to check in on the net again. Just got back from a trip to Minnesota where I went to Minneapolis and Duluth. I watched NHL hockey game up there before the Olympic break and 2 college hockey games. And since I got back, I've been watching Olympic hockey. Just caught the USA women's beat Canada for the gold in overtime, so that was a real great game to watch. I will probably plan on stopping by for a little bit at Freeze Your Acorns Off, so I'll see you there. I'll send it back to net with Bob. Thank you.
Hi, thanks for checking in, Steve, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you there, and please be there. I am planning on operating, so I'll need lots of signatures on my log, since last year I lost by 10 points. More signatures, more points. Okay, looking for more RF check-ins, please call K8BF.
ANO, Joe in Hiram.
W8KNO, Joe there in Hiram. Go ahead, Joe, with your comments.
Well, good evening to everyone. It's nice to hear you all. 2 items. First one is the great weather today. I was outside and the snow is all melted. And what do you see? The flowers, the daffodils are up about 3 inches. Some of the buds are even up. And we even have a crocus fully in bloom. These were all under the snow. And it looks great. The second item is, I'm sorry I'm not going to make it to Freeze Your Acorns Off. We got new walk-through doors for the garage in the middle of the summer. And you know what? Saturday, the guy is coming to finally install them this Saturday. So I will be at home, but I will be thinking about you. And if I break off for a while, I may even crank down the power here and try to work the stations there. So everyone have a great day. With that, back to you, Bob, and thanks for running the net. K8BF, W8KNO.
Hi, Joe. Very good. Good luck with your doors, and I'm sure they're needed, and you want them. So we'll miss you. All right, let me go through the few announcements that I've got here. Before I go on, I'm at check-in number 10, which was Joe. Freeze Your Acorns Off there at the Fred Fuller Park in Kent on Middlebury. Starts at 9 o'clock for setup if you're going to operate. 10 o'clock, everyone's be operating, and there'll be lots of food and fun and camaraderie out there. So come on out. And then again, a week from today is going to be net night at the club site, and that's always a good time. Hope to see a lot of you out there. All right, next I'm looking for another check-in.
This is KD8RIR, Jenny in Sugarbush North.
Sorry, go ahead again.
This is KD8RIR, Jenny in Sugarbush North.
Hi, Jenny. Hi to you, and come on back with your comments.
Hi, everyone. Please say hi to me and have a good weekend.
All right, hi to Jenny. Okay, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF now.
Delta 8 Oscar Bravo Alpha, Ken in Ravenna.
All right, Ken, gotcha. Go ahead with your comments from Ravenna.
Well, say good evening to everybody. Good evening, Jenny. Before I forget, let's see. Today was a very nice day. A little foggy, a little chilly. I went down to West Branch. I was right next to the lake, and it's still covered with ice. So the wind coming across there was picking up that little chill. So, but that's okay. It was still pretty decent. Didn't have such good luck. I was having trouble with my computer for some reason. It kept when I'd go to FT8, do some FT8 with it, it would show that the audio wasn't working right. I've been played around with it, and it kept popping up, and I didn't know what to do. I just put everything away and brought it home and tinkered around here at the house, and I hooked it up. Now I figured I'm going to wiggle the wires and do everything, and I did that, and it's working fine. Not a blink. So I don't know. But anyway, I'll see some of you, or most of you, over at Freeze Your Headphones Off, and everybody have a very good weekend there. And I'm going to bring a new poster with me, so everybody take care. K8OBA.
All right, Ken. To be honest, that computer problem sounds like you might have some RFI coming into the computer. That I've seen that often with sound cards in FT8, and I've experienced it here myself, and I've got all kinds of ferrites on cables now, which eliminated that problem for me. All right, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF now.
W8KFW, Carl, Ravenna Township.
Good evening to you, Carl. Go ahead from Ravenna. What's up with you?
Last few days I've been doing some photo here at West Branch and Triangle Park over there. I guess that roots down. And today I've been tearing apart my shaft, and I'm slowly getting it back together.
Turned it back to me. You're kind of breaking up. We got the beginning, and then it just kind of faded away. I don't know whether you had a battery die or what. Carl, you're just not making it anymore, so I'm suspecting you had a battery die. All right, looking for another RF check-in. Please call K8BF now.
KB8TUI.
KB8TUI, Mike, go ahead with your comments.
Oh, okay. I can comment. Well, let's say hello to, say hi to KD8LIR, Jenny. Hi. And enjoying the warm weather also. It's, we got a little muddy spots, but I can put up with those because the temperature's pretty nice. And I should be seeing everybody at Freeze Your Acorns Off for a while. So, back to net, KB8TUI.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you there. And yeah, I'm enjoying the warm weather too, but I was out in the yard a little bit today. It is very soggy and muddy, picking up some of those sticks that came down from my trees, and hoping to see a drier spring because it is really soggy out there. All right, looking for more check-ins. K8BF is listening.
N8SKN, Bob in Sugar Bush Knolls.
N8SKN, Bob, go ahead with your comments.
K8BF, this is N8SKN. Just dropped in to say hello to everybody, particularly hello to Jenny, and thank you, Bob, for running the net. You do a fantastic job, as you always do, and we really appreciate it. And just want to say everybody have a good weekend, and enjoy yourselves and freeze your acorns off. I'm going to see if I can make it out that way. So that's all I have for tonight. 7-3s and N8SKN, clear.
Hi, Bob. Thanks for checking in, and I will get you a copy of this net report either later tonight or probably tomorrow. All right, looking for another check-in. Please call K8BF. All right, I didn't hear anybody, but I will go through the few announcements I've got and then try again. I've got Freeze Your Acorns Off, starts at 9 o'clock at the Fred Fuller Park there in Kent on Middlebury. So if you're coming on out anytime, come on out. If you plan on operating, come on out and set up, and things will be going good. And, of course, a week from today is net night at the club site, and that's always a good time. So come on out and enjoy one of the nice things about the club. All right. Those announcements taken care of. Looking for more check-ins. K8BF is listening.
N8WCP, Mike at Redstone.
N8WCP, Mike, go ahead with your comments.
Well, first of all, hello to Jenny and to everybody on the net. And Bob, I'm curious if you fixed your hum problem because your audio sounds good today. Other than that, let's see. I think there's, congrats on your contacts on the RIDI contest. I didn't get a chance to play much. Kind of forgot about it, actually, until Sunday. But other than that, that's about all I've got this evening. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. I think there's a International DX contest coming up, CW this weekend. And I think there's some other good contests coming up here in the near future. And certainly hope to catch up with some folks at Freeze Your Acorn Off. I won't be operating, but I'll certainly stop by, say hi, and sign logs if that gives you guys points. So, hey, with that, I'll turn it back to Net Control, N8WCP.
I have not fixed my audio problem. I'm on a different radio. I'm running my IC705 with a amplifier because I just can't figure out what's wrong. I found a power cable problem, and I corrected that, and I'm just working my way through. But either I'll fix it or I'll buy a new radio. Either way. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you there at Freeze Your Acorns Off. And yeah, I had a little bit more time to operate last weekend, the RIDI contest, and it was a lot of fun. That's probably my second best contest score because I was able to sit in a chair for 7 hours. All right, looking for another RF check-in. Please call K8BF now. Okay, I do see we have another EchoLink up there. Doug, WA8UWV. Doug, you want to give us a comment from EchoLink?
Good evening, K8BF. This is Whiskey Alpha 8, Uniform Whiskey Victor, Doug in Talmadge. And I'm using EchoLink because I'm recovering from a heart cath I had done on Tuesday. I'm not supposed to be climbing the stairs, so I can't go downstairs to the radio room. Anyway, I had the heart cath in preparation for a aortic valve replacement. So that's probably a month in the future there. Anyway, so what else? Good evening to everybody here, and
to Jenny, of course. And we'll say 730 K8BF WA8UWV. Back to net.
All right, Doug. Sorry to hear about the heart valve replacement, but they're doing good work these days, and I'm sure you'll recover and get back to your normal self. So good luck to you, and we'll be praying for you. All right, looking for more check-ins, please call K8BF now.
TOA for a recheck.
Hey, TOA Mobile, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Bob. Hey, just wanted to say hi to Jenny and wish Tom good luck for his medical stuff he has to take care of tomorrow. And I'm glad to hear that Doug worked out okay there too. So prayers and thoughts for all them, and I will say my 73s. I still got about 10, 12 minutes till I get home. So doing a great job. Take care. 73s, everybody. KTOA, clear with K8BF.
Thanks again for the recheck, and I'm looking for any rechecks or anyone else who would like to check into the K8BF Portage County Amateur Radio Service Thursday Night Net. Please call me now.
WA8KFW, recheck.
W8KFW, go ahead.
Okay, I switched antennas. I'm hoping that this is working.
Solid copy now, Carl. Very solid. So maybe it was an antenna problem?
Yeah, I'll check it out tomorrow. But anyways, I just wanted to make sure I make it in here, say hello, and say hi to Jenny, and we'll see you Saturday. W8KFW.
Saturday, Carl. All right, looking for any other rechecks or any new check-ins, please call me K8BF. Nothing else. I'm going to close the net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to check in tonight. Your participation is very much appreciated. PCARS would especially like to thank the K8IV repeater owner, Ed, for allowing us to use the repeater system for the PCARS net. I'm now going to turn the repeater back to regular antenna use. 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. And I hope to see you at Freeze Your Acorns off this Saturday. K8BF is clear and N8QE is clear and going QRT. 73 all.
Here's K8WCK. You sound good.